Feeling lost, a little down, searching for peace in Lexington town. At the missing elements, wisdom you'll find for your body, your spirit, your heart, and your mind. Crystals gleaming, incense sweet, answers waiting, can't be beat. Find the missing elements to make your life better. The missing elements right here in Lexington, KY.
Look to the stars above for a forecast made of light. Planetary movements in the sky, guiding us with all their might. Receive the energetic forecast now from the missing elements. This is the forecast. This is the forecast.
Hey there, guys. Welcome to the Missing Elements Remix Show. We've been not live for I don't know how long. When did we do the last recording? Last week? I think we did a recording last week. But we are now live on Facebook again. We got put in jail and we have no clue why. We have our suspicions, but we're not 100% sure. But we are back. Now, here is an important announcement. I don't know which one of the human beings around here wished for this weather. All I know is Elsa's going to come see you all this winter. This heat is killing me. So guys, be careful out there. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. And make sure that you are doing your best to stay cool. This heat index is killer. Believe me, I know. I'm not feeling 100% tonight because of it. Usually I do pretty decent with the heat, but when it changes overnight without any warning, it gets me bad. So whoever wished for this weather, I'm sending Elsa to you this winter. Point blank. Me and her's gonna go have a nice long talk. So now, with that out of the way, here is the deal. We have announcements coming July 18th and 19th. The Central Kentucky Mystical Market will be at 1165 Center Parkway. We have all kinds of cool vendors out there. Rocky Hounds will be there. I may or may not be there. I've yet to decide. That will be coming soon. Spirit Mechanics will be there. Rest of these great vendors I am not 100% sure about because I've not seen a list of vendors yet. But I also know that they are now offering outdoor vending. So, look up the Central Kentucky Mystical Market if you want to become a vendor and put your application in. It is a great time. Also, admission is $4 and it is 11 to 5 both days, Saturday and Sunday. I think that also, I'm just going to go ahead and put this out there. Coming up is the 4th of July. Guys, please be careful out there. People will be stupid. We know this. People like to drink and drive. People like to get drunk and shoot off fireworks and not really pay attention. Guys, If you're one of these people drinking, please be extra careful. And if you're not one of these people drinking, be careful and watch yourself and keep an eye on everybody and everything around you. I think that's all of that for 4th of July. Also, be loving with your pets. Pets do not like fireworks.
I know. I don't.
So, pets do not like fireworks. They get scared. So be loving with them. And if you're shooting off fireworks, please be respectful of the animals. That's all I can ask. On August 8th, it is the Mystic Night, a night of magic. And that is going to be from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. in Ohio. That's going to be at 425 Victor Steer Drive in Milford, Ohio. The girls put on an excellent event. Because I'm getting ready to... We got 3 right behind each other, basically. They put on an excellent event. They get great vendors in there. And which my dumb butt accidentally put in an application for Mystic Nights. But I can't do Mystic Nights because I wouldn't have time to get packed up and get up there, get set up. By the time I got up there and got set up, it'd be time to tear down and come home. So, in which I informed the girls that I accidentally put it in to disregard my application. September is the Sacred Journey Market. It is the Dark Market. And that is the 19th and the 20th. The 19th being 1 to 8, the 20th being 11 to 5. And this is going to be at the Holiday Inn and Suites at 4501 East Gate Boulevard in Cincinnati, Ohio. This is going to be a fun market. We always have a blast there. I know I'm planning on being there. Spirit Mechanics are planning on being there. Plinky's Magical Creations, I think, is going to be there. Rocky Hounds is going to be there. Oh, I don't know. I can't think of anybody else at the moment who's going to be there. But they have lots of vendors. They have they have classes. Or they have people talking.
Seminars.
They have seminars. They'll have like 4 or 5 seminars a day about different topics. They are going to be having a seance with the Connor sisters. I went to the one last year. It was fun and it was freaky. But it was a blast. I've heard it being in talks that they might have something special, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Now, October, the biggest party in Lexington is going to be October 23rd through October 25th. And we are talking about Scarefest weekend. And that's going to be at the Central Bank Center in Lexington. I'm not exactly sure who all the guests are, but it has been said that Matthew Lillard's going to be there from Scream and Scooby-Doo, Roger L. Jackson from Ghostface and Skeet, Yerk from Scream, and Jasmine Brown. You can check out their website, scarefestweekend.com. You can find out the admission details. You can find a list of all of their celebrities, and you should be able to find a list of the vendors. I know Plinky's Magical Creations is going to be there, and Spirit Mechanics is going to be there. Steven's Healing Vibrations will not be there because, and Rocky Hounds will not be there because me and Deb are going to be in Louisville at the Macabre Arts Tattoo Festival, and it's going to be October 23rd through the 25th also. And it's going to be located at 830 Phillips Lane at the Crown Plaza Hotel. So, guys, you can go to Scarefest and you can come see us up at the Tattoo Festival. Because Friday is 2 to 11, and Saturday is 11 to 10, and Sunday is 11 to 7. Check out them at macabreartstattoo.com. That's going to give you a complete lineup. I am volunteering there as well as Deb from Rocky Hounds. So, if y'all decide to come up, bring a little bit of extra cash. I'm going to be having a little jar so I can take donations so I can get me some ink. I want some ink. I got an arm I got to work on. And I got an arm I got to finish. I got a back I want to get done. So, that being said, come see me. Bring me some cash. Joking, guys. Joking. So, now. Is that all the announcements? Crap. Another quick announcement. I am trying to my best to get Beyond the Creaky Door back up and running. I am trying to find places to go investigate. I am trying to find topics to talk about. This is a slow process. I am also working on a podcast that I'm hoping to be having up here pretty soon. So, now, guys, my script says grab your blanket. I'm calling bullshit. I do have a ticker. You don't need a blanket. It's only 100 degrees out. So don't grab a blanket unless you're just sitting on it. Grab your bug spray. Because July is bringing some serious cosmic action. So if you're a seasoned astronomer or just someone who likes to look up while enjoying a backyard fire, this month has a little bit of everything, guys. And I've yet to get me a telescope. People around me don't think I need a telescope. I guess they think I don't need to be up all night looking at stars. But oh well. So, as you know, yesterday we had the strawberry full moon. She was totally freaking awesome. I got to spend a little bit of time with her last night. So, we're kicking things off right away on the 4th of July with an early morning treat for the early risers. Right before dawn, if you look low in the eastern sky, if I look low in the eastern sky, I see an interstate. So how low are we talking? If you look low in the eastern sky, you will see a spot. It's going to be rusty orange. It's going to be a rusty orange point of light. That is going to be Mars, guys. And which, Mars is in retrograde right now. right? So if you grab a pair of binoculars and look just beside it, you might be able to catch a glimpse of the distant ice giant Uranus. This is a rare little cosmic pairing to start our month off, guys. But just a few days later, on July 6th, Earth is going to hit its major orbital milestone called aphelion. This is the exact moment our planet reaches its furthest point from the sun for the entire year. And let me take a guess. We're going to be the furthest point from the sun, and it's going to be the hottest day of the year. How much y'all want to bet? Anybody want to bet? If I'm right, you all pay me $1,000. Because if that's going to be the case, my butt is going into hibernation in a freezer. It's going to be sitting 94.5 million miles away. So, hey. So we're just talking about it's going to be hot. Well, remember that our seasons are completely driven by the tilt of the Earth, not our distance from the sun. Well, there goes my $1,000. Thanks. I still think you all owe me $1,000 if it's extremely hot. That way I don't have to work. While we are technically at our max distance, the northern hemisphere is still tilted directly upward. Directly upward. Directly toward those solar flares, rays, whatever you want to call them. That's going to keep summer in full swing. By mid-month, Venus is going to take center stage. So, we're going from Mars to Venus. So as we move into the second week of July, the real star of the show takes over the evening sky. And that's going to be Venus, guys. All month long, Venus is going to dominate the western horizon as the brilliant evening star for up to 2 hours after sunset. It is so bright right now that you can easily spot it, even from light polluted suburbs or city centers. I'm going to have to look for her. Remind me to look for her tonight. So on July 8th and 9th, Venus is going to put on a show by passing right next to the Regulus, which is the brightest star in the constellation Leo. Venus is going to completely outshine it, guys. Of course she is. She is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful being. But Regulus makes a perfect cosmic guidepost to help you track its movement. So if you missed that pairing, do not worry, because the prettiest sky scene of the month happens on July 16th and 17th. If you look west right after sunset, you will see a razor thin, beautiful crescent moon hanging right next to a blazing Venus. It is going to be an absolute dream for anyone looking to take a night sky photograph. Now you got me outside taking pictures. So, from there the moon continues its monthly journey, passing near some of our favorite summer stars. On July 20th, look for the moon cozying up to Spica, the brightest star in Virgo. Then on July 24th, it moves along to hang out near Ataurus, the famously reddish burning heart of the Scorpius constellation. Late July, we got the buck moon and compromised meteors. We're going to wrap up the month with a spectacular full buck moon on July 29th. For the absolute best views, you will want to look toward the east around sunset on both the 28th and the 29th to watch this massive golden orb climb into the sky. Right after that full moon on July 30th and the 31st, we have the peak of the southern Delta Quadrant and Alpha Capricornid meteor showers. We have got one hell of a month coming, guys. Normally these are a fantastic midsummer treat, but this year the timing is a bit tricky because the buck moon will still be about 98% full and incredibly bright. Its moonlight is going to wash out a lot of the fainter shooting stars. But if you really pay attention, you'll see them. And if you want to try your luck, your best bet is to find a super dark sky spot after midnight. Block the moon from your direct line of sight and hope for a few bright fireballs. The American Meteor Society +3. Okay. I'm totally lost, guys. If the moonlight ruins the show, do not sweat it too much. It is just setting the stage for August when the famous Perseid meteor shower arrives under beautifully dark moonless skies. So we're going to get more meteor showers in August too. So we need a marker calendar, guys. Step outside after dark and enjoy the show. It's going to be clear skies, guys. We got meteors, we got moons, we got stars. We got the sun heating our asses up. I got a ticker. So that's the look at our astronomical and celestial events. So now we're going to check out our observances for July. So July brings a vibrant blend of summer fun, heavy-hitting history, and plenty of excuses to eat outdoors. For the entire month, we are technically in a food lover's paradise. It is officially the National Ice Cream Month. So you guys are going to bring me ice cream every day for the month of July. I like banana split. I like strawberry. I like cherry. And some oddball flavors left and right. I will try anything though, except mint. I do not like mint. National Grilling Month and National Picnic Month. So if you find yourself with too much downtime, it is also National Anti-Boredom Month. July is recognized globally as Disability Pride Month, which focuses on celebrating disability identity and pushing for real inclusion. Guys, right now, this is a big deal. People with disabilities are being put down left and right, is my understanding. So it's time to realize that these guys are people too, and they have a right to live a life just as much as you and me. As we move into the weekly celebrations, things get beautifully specific. The third week of the month, specifically from July 19th to July 25th, is a busy one. Animal lovers can celebrate National Zookeeper Week, to honor the folks keeping wildlife safe. If you're feeling stressed, that exact same week happens to be Everybody Deserves a Massage Week. So, guys, go find you some furry buddies to love on and then go get you a massage. Or maybe if you're lucky, the furry buddy will give you a massage. Because you know, gorillas have great hands, so I'm told. Monkeys like to play. But if you want to be more adventurous, you can tune into Shark Week, which usually dominates the mid-July television waves. And which, guys, I have never watched anything about Shark Week. I love sharks, but they do not impress me. Okay, so we are celebrating July 1st. We're celebrating Canada Day. Yeah, they're our neighbors. I have been to Canada. I love Canada. I want to go back to Canada. If I could figure out a way to do it, I'd move my butt to Canada. But I can't figure it out. So, as you know, we got 4th of July coming up. Mid-month brings a wave of awareness and quirky fun like Malala Day on July 12th to advocate for girls' education, followed quickly by World Emoji Day on July 17th. Why do we have a World Emoji Day? Why?
Why not?
Sheesh. So because the calendar aligns perfectly with the weekend, Sunday, July 19th is National Ice Cream Day. So giving you the ultimate excuse for a double scoop, guys. Now screw the double scoop, go for a triple scoop. Go for a quadruple scoop, and then that way I don't have to eat any. July 20th is Moon Day. A neat moment to look up and commemorate the Apollo 11th moon landing. Toward the end of the month, we hit a mix of lighthearted and deep observances ranging from the refreshing National Hammock Day on July 22nd to the crucial anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act on July 26th. Finally, July wraps up on a warm note with the International Day of Friendship on July 30th, reminding us to appreciate the people who make the summer meaningful. So, that's everything going on in July. Now we're going to move to the spiritual forecast, guys. So, we need to have a conversation with Gemini. So the spiritual forecast for July is shaping up to be a profound cosmic slowdown, asking us to trade outward hustle for deep internal restoration. If the first half of the year felt like a relentless spirit, midsummer is the universe gently but firmly pulling the emergency brake. So the main spiritual theme of the month centers entirely around spiritual rest and reevaluation. Guys, we need to slow down. We really do. So the cosmic energies are aligning in a way that exposes our burnout, forcing us to take a hard look at where we are overextending ourselves. Like we said earlier, Mercury is starting to throw a bit of a pre-retrograde static into our daily lives by mid-month, meaning scheduling mix-ups, communication glitches, and general delays. So instead of fighting the friction, the spiritual invitation here is to pause, step back, and find quiet moments to recalibrate your mind. Emotionally, the landscape is incredibly tender and deep. Heavy Cancer season vibes are amplifying our intuition, but they are also bringing old family dynamics, relationship cycles, or buried feelings back to the surface. It's going to be massive, guys. This is a massive month. We got to dig deep. We're going to have to relive stuff that we may not want to relive so that we can put it to rest. So guys, set those boundaries. Because we are going to be so outweighed that we may not be able to handle it. I'm sure we will, but it's going to be rough, guys. This is going to make July the perfect time to shed obligations born out of guilt. So at the same time, we are dealing with some major planetary retrogrades, including Neptune and Saturn pulling back in Aries. Later in the month, this combination delivers a major reality check. Illusions are dissolving, which means the truth will be seen. It's going to be known, guys. We are being called to look at our lives exactly as they are rather than how we wish they were. This is going to get uncomfortable, guys. Our timelines are going to be delayed. Illusions are going to get shattered. But in the end, it's actually going to be a beautiful purification process. By the time the sun shifts into a fiery Leo on July 22nd and a powerful full moon arrives on July 29th, the energy shifts from heavy introspective to authentic self-expression. So guys, this is going to be basically a 360. You are going to have to go deep within yourselves so that you can actually authentically express yourself. This is going to be giving insights you gain during the quiet moments and start rewriting the rule book for your life, guys. It's going to allow you to step forward with a much lighter, truer sense of purpose. Now the numbers are coming. The numerological forecast for July 26. The overreaching energy for the year reduces down to a universal year one, which we already know. 2026 is the year one. This is the year of the fire horse. That's why the first part of this year has been kick-ass. This has been building. Everybody has felt it. Everybody knows it. The fire horse is kicking our butts. So now it's time to take a breath and start digging in deep and figure out what caused all the trauma. So this is starting the brand new 9-year cycle, centered on fresh starts, independence, and personal leadership. So we calculate the theme of the month by adding the number of the month, which is 7, to the universal year number of 1. This gives us an 8, making July 2026 a universal month 8. So this is creating an incredibly potent dynamic. While the year one is all about planting the seeds of what you want to build next, the eighth brings the drive and ambition, and it's focus that we need to actually start materializing these ideals. It represents a period where the abstract concepts you have that you have been mulling over since the beginning of the year finally get anchored into the real world. So you're going to start feeling a surge of momentum, a desire to get organized, and a pull to take charge of your career or personal projects. So guys, it is time to put your intentions that you planted at the beginning of the year. It is time to make sure that they have been fertilized. It is time to harvest those intentions. It's time to get to work. It is going to demand that you step into your personal power. So it's going to be a fantastic time to review your budget, organize your resources, and push forward with an entrepreneurial ideal you have been hesitating to launch. The number 8 is heavily associated with karma, balance, and efficient execution, meaning that the universe is rewarding honest, steady effort rather than shortcuts. Guys, you got to work for it. Don't take shortcuts. This month is going to ask you to take ownership of your boundaries. It's going to be combined with the authoritative nature of the 8th month, means you will have very little tolerance for dynamics that feel draining or unbalanced. Instead of reacting with frustration, use this clarity to calmly structure your time and energy. It is less about being solitary and more about insurances. Your relationships operate on mutual respect and equal. So basically, July is going to be your mid-year cosmic green light. This is time that you get your butt in gear and you get stuff going. You got to respect your own limits and don't be afraid to claim the authority you have earned. So, I mean, July is going to be kick-ass, guys. It really is. This month is the time to slow down, take heed of what you are doing, find what you need to do, and reevaluate yourself. Dig in deep. You're going to have to find those triggers, your traumas, and get them out so that they can be gotten rid of. So we got the karma. So we've got chakra stuff. So with Mercury being in retrograde, the throat chakra is going to be screwed up because this is going to be all about the communications. This is communication with each other and communication with computers, everything. Communications is going to suck. the heart chakra is going to be screwed up because we are in the emotional Cancer phase. So we need to you're going to be feeling some very heaviness emotional wise. So from July 1st to July 8th, you're going to feel an inward pull and static. July 9th to July 15th is going to be emotional, nurturing, and redefining your worth. July 20th through the 25th is the mid-month crucible and clarity. 26th through the 31st is grounding the vision. So basically we're going to start the month kicking our butts, and then by the end of the month we need to sit back and ground. So we have like I know you got some crystals that you can work with. It's blue kyanite and aquamarine. This is going to be for your throat chakra. Rainbow moonstone and rhodonite for the heart chakra. Pyrite and tiger's eye for the solar plexus. Black tourmaline and shungite for your root chakra. This is what the research has said the crystals are. So you can like do a crystal grid. So you can lay down flat in a place a rose quartz or rhodonite on the center of your chest, right at your heart chakra. Place a piece of aquamarine or sodalite right at the base of your throat for your throat chakra. Hold a piece of tiger's eye or pyrite in your dominant hand to keep your boundaries strong. Breathe deeply for 10 minutes, visualizing a cool, protective light sealing your energy field. That actually sounds pretty fun. But you can also work with incense. Frankincense or peppermint for the throat chakra. Jasmine or rose for the heart chakra. Sandalwood or cedarwood for the root and solar plexus. Actually, I would just go get them all and burn them all at the same time. Or burn the ones you like. Because if you can get your chakras opened up and keep them opened up and flowing good, the month should not be a bad month overall. Work with the energy around you. Work with the energy within you, guys. It's all about you. Hopefully I have taught you something tonight. Hopefully you will take heed about everything that's coming up, because this is going to be one hell of a month. Love you guys, and we will see you all next week.